So this is kind of the Dawnshard Sanderland thing because I was way into it and we just went right through to the end. But okay, so one thing that I completely forgot that I already knew but was reminded of, the Horneater Peaks, where Rock is from, where Cord is from, there's a perpendicularity there. I don't know why I completely forgot, because that's where Rock said that he met who was definitely Hoyd. I'm like, oh, right, yeah, that's a thing. Whoops. So then Rissyn finds this mural of Adonalsium being, like, shattered. But what's crazy is it said that there were 4 main shards, and then the 4 main shards split into 4 more shards. So what were those main for? So there's like a hierarchy of shards as well? I didn't see that coming at all. And in this same thing, the door was metal and it was broken. So interesting, metal on the door. The last time I've heard of a metal door was with Azure, with their little group doing soul casting of stuff. But Hoyd is the one that gave them the metal door. So I wonder if Hoyd also had something to do with this. So there was that. There were Parshendi skulls with their eyes burned out, and a set of shard plate, and multiple soul casters, which is actually kind of a crazy treasure trove in the grand scheme of things. But there were the burned out eyes of these carapace skulls, and then there's the shard plate. So was the original Guardian someone who wore the shard plate, and then they killed the Parshendi singers, whatever they're called now? How does that come into play? Interesting. Something left the mural and went into Rissyn, and that was the Dawnshard. Yeah, whatever that is. And so Kremlings eat Stormlight, or they like take Stormlight away, which is really interesting. Lopen broke his leg. That sucked, but he's cool now. So the Sleepless want to be left alone. The Sleepless I'm now super interested in because they're kind of like not a part of things, or they don't want to be a part of things. They just want to be left alone on Akina, which was interesting. Cord, Rock's daughter, mentioned that her dad used the shard bow, and how that was like a really big deal. So I'm interested to learn more about that, assuming I don't already know it and have forgotten it. Huyo beating Lopen to the third idea was hilarious. The fact that he turned his weapon into a shard hammer, I don't know why that didn't cross my mind before. That's awesome. That is awesome. I like that a lot. But then Nickley mentioned that the Sleepless aren't native to Roshar either. So why are they on Roshar? And the humans also aren't from Roshar. I know that now. So why did the Sleepless and the humans come to Roshar? And where were they before? Very interesting. Cheery showing up and doing her little like Simba roar at the 3 Sleepless. That was pretty good. And so Dawnshards. So the Dawnshard was in the mural, which, why? But it went into Rissyn in her head. And now she is the Dawnshard, or a Dawnshard. But a Dawnshard is a command or will of a god. And there were 4 primal commands that created all things. And those are the same things that were used to shatter Adonalsium. I feel like I need a map. And then so Great Shells bond with Luxspren. They like need to. That's their thing. And now, why is Cheery so rare? Because they mentioned there's like very few of what she is. I don't know, I just thought that was really interesting. And then they come up with a deal at the end. I did like this idea. I'm going to do the full review. I like the idea that they came to like an agreement of let us live and we'll teach you to be human. And the fact that the Sleepless aren't actually their enemies. Very interesting development. Though part of the deal said that Rissyn can never become a Radiant. Which, you know, cool, she's a Dawnshard now, whatever that means. But it also kind of sucks because if she did become a Radiant, she might, like, her legs might heal? Perhaps? I feel like they would, because Lopen's arm grew back. So maybe that's the thing. But I'm wondering, why are the Sleepless protecting the Dawnshard now? Because it was, I'm guessing, the Parshmen, because the body's there. But now the Sleepless took over the watch. Why are they protecting it? I mean, he said that he wants to save lives, ultimately. But why do they want to save lives? Like, what's the motivation here? Cord talking about going to war to learn how to fight after she put the shard plate on, that was pretty cool. I'm interested to see how Rock feels about his daughter having shard plate. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so Rissyn is the Dawnshard now. I'm very curious as to what exactly that means. And they said that the Sleepless is going to be, like, watching her forever now, because they're, like, guardians of the Dawnshard. But now she's the guardian of the Dawnshard, so they're guardians of her, who's the Dawnshard, I guess. I did really like Lopin, again, with the third ideal, accidentally said it. But he came to this realization of, like, his jokes hurt his friends' feelings sometimes. And he's like, oh, I'm just, like, kidding. And they're like, no, it really does hurt our feelings. And he's like, oh. And, like, had to super self-reflect. I don't know, I just thought that was a cool moment. And I like that Rua now can turn into a dagger and, like, cool things. But, yeah, that was good. That was real good. Full review coming next.